One more thing needs you. Yes, you. I'm talking to you. Maybe I'm talking to you. Are you an aspiring writer or content creator or want to be part of our team? Then I'm definitely talking to you. Are you an aspiring artist and you're making cool music? Or are you an established artist and you want to just send us music which currently doesn't have a home and you'd like me to comment on it? Then we need you. We need you. We are a growing community and we would like to grow even more. So this is the second update. This is a One More Thing Daily. If you're wondering why these videos are suddenly popping up onto your feed or anything like this, at 3 p.m. every single weekday, me or the team, currently me at the moment while I'm kind of settling in and working out how these things all work, we've had good advice that we need to update you. Like basically, if I'm not shouting about what's going on the brand, then how else can I expect anybody else to shout or anybody else to even know what's going on? So today I have a massive announcement. I put up an article yesterday on the website. You can check it out in the description below. I am looking for more people to mentor. Now, I don't take this lightly. I need people to help me. Right, let me start this again. So One More Thing started as a place of like absolute independence. Absolute independence. I had got fatigued and overwhelmed by working with larger teams where different people want to do different things, and I didn't feel that some of those things really fitted what I wanted to do. So and I mean that in complete respect to everybody who I've ever worked with. If you're watching this wondering like, oh right, okay, fine, nothing like that. I just needed to explore my own independent demands. And that drive to do something on my own. But then I quickly realised that no person is an island, and there's a reason why teams exist, because beautiful things happen when loads of people get together and when the right people start collaborating together. So in August last year, I put up a post asking for some people to mentor. Many people got in touch. I'd like to say this was an opportunity because there were some people who I got in touch with and there was a possibility of maybe things happening. It didn't quite work out, but two people who stuck with me were Mark Chisholm and Annalise Rom, who are very much, if you've been following One More Thing for a long time, you will know their faces, you will know their voices, you will know their words, you will know their input in so many different ways. Like basically One More Thing wouldn't exist if I hadn't have taken them on at the time that I did. One More Thing wouldn't have got to this stage. We wouldn't have had the amazing summer that we've had working at so many different festivals. There's so many amazing things that have happened because I asked people to come on board. I let them in. Excuse me for sniffing, I got a little bit of a cold. Without them, I wouldn't have been able to do that. I needed the momentum, I needed the energy, and many hands make light work, like sharing ideas and things like that. So this is where we're at now. Mark and Annalise are well into their journey, and then earlier on this year I also took on Lauren as well, more on a kind of content community side as well. She's an amazing photographer and an awesome talent as well. So it's a slightly different mentoring scheme, but again, I'm bringing her into the industry and helping her and empowering her as much as possible. And this is my team so far. We've got a couple of other writers who are doing some bits and bobs as well. Yesterday I mentioned KB as well, brand new writer. We have a couple of other contributors as well. So I'm looking now for two new people to bring on, as Mark and Annalise have kind of grown into their position more. They are now stepping in front of the camera and stuff like that, and this is like an amazing fulfilling feeling for me personally. If you have a look on our socials, maybe I'll put them up here, I'm not too sure, I'm going to edit this, but they've written some testimonials which literally make me cry. So I need to say this isn't about exposure, this is about proper passing on of like 25 years of experience, know-how, knowledge, contacts, and all of this, and also like people sharing ideas with me as well and helping me and One More Thing stay relevant. Like we're very much cross-generational, we speak to all different ages of ravers, and I'm waffling here. Basically hopefully there's people here watching like, yeah, okay, how do I get involved? So go onto the website, one-more-thing.co.uk. There's an article there saying exactly what we require of people who would like to be mentored. There's an application process for this one where I would like anybody who's serious about this, and it doesn't matter how much experience you've got, like literally, I am open to all applications. It's more the energy and it's more the fit as well, whether it'll work or not. In terms of Mark and Annalise, they were incredibly different people to mentor. Annalise had a lot of experience, Mark didn't, but they both come up to speed in very, very different ways. So I'm completely open-minded. Don't be put off if you haven't written anything, but you do need to show that this is your life, like that you can't live without this music, this culture, and contributing towards it. A love of like documenting things and being part of a supportive network. It's not always about being in front of the camera. Most of the time it's about being backstage. It's about supporting other people and making sure that this amazing culture that is literally given me a sense of place and a sense of meaning and a sense of identity since I was an absolute misfit teenager. Like, this is why I do what I do. There is nothing else I could do, and I'm looking for other people who have that same feeling, that same energy. So I'm looking for 2 more people. I'm also looking to just grow the community in general. We charge for editorial, but I'm also interested in trading things. So if you're an artist looking for a little bit of promotion in some way, but you can also edit videos and edit stuff like this into little snippets, or if you can help us with mastering. Basically, this is a community platform. So if people can come and help each other, then I'm really, really interested. So I'm looking for people to mentor. I'm looking for people who want to come and help as well, which might be opening things up in a crazy way. And I'm also always, as a lot of you know, looking for unsigned music. Now, this isn't necessarily to sign myself, although One More Thing is a label, and we do have a current release at the moment, Scartip, What Have You Done EP. Please check it out. Link in the description. Self promo. This is unraveling really, really badly. Basically, all of the links are in the description, and we've got a demo drop running tomorrow. So that's running. And also, I would just like to shout out another piece of content that has gone live today. Is an interview and a mix with Kitto. Kitto, if you don't know, and you really, really should, is part of the D&B All Stars platform, and she heads up the label. She heads up the label along with an amazing team. And we met at Gemfest. We had an amazing, quite a scatty interview, which about 2 noises got used on the Gemfest video, link in the description. So I wanted to do a more kind of a formal interview as well and have a mix from her. That's gone live today as she's just about to go on a tour of New Zealand and Australia. What's really, really interesting as part of the interview is we talk a lot about ADHD. And as of today, I believe it's the start of month, October is ADHD Awareness Month. It seems to be like the hottest topic of conversation for so many people, especially across drum and bass. Drum and bass seems to have attracted and seems to attract a lot of neurodivergent people. I've not been diagnosed myself in any way, but I definitely sympathise with a lot of the characteristics of people with ADHD, and remarks have been made, but I haven't been diagnosed, so I just show deep empathy for anybody who has been, and I understand the challenges of having a very, very noisy mind and being very, very easily distracted and not having very much attention or patience or all of those kind of things which are associated with neurodivergency. So I just want to send out love to anybody who is experiencing that, who does get up despite the challenges and does get things done despite the problematic things that the brain can throw at you. So what I've done is, because it comes up in so many interviews and stuff like that, is I did a quick search on one-moredusting.co.uk for all of the articles which bring it up. So they're all listed down in the description, just to know that if you know, kind of if you are experiencing anything like that, and if you do live with the challenges and the peculiarities of any type of spectrum related trait, you're definitely not alone in this culture. Wow. So I've listed all of the interviews that anybody has talked about that just down below, because they might be points of interest for you. And a huge love for Kitto. And as it is ADHD Awareness Month, we will probably come back to this subject throughout October. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for us now. This has been the One More Thing Daily. Look out for the Kitto mix. Look out for the thing for my request for mentors and other community members and demos as well. It's the demo drop tomorrow. So thank you very much. We'll be back 3 p.m. tomorrow. Ciao.